I'm Whitney March, and this week I'm going to learn how to walk the dog. But not this kind of dog. What I'm talking about is a lot more fun. And not nearly as messy. So stay tuned to learn how to walk the dog and catch fish at the same time. No, this is not a rerun of last week's show. This is part 2, and things are gonna get crazy. As you may recall, I'm fishing with Captain Rennie Clark of Tournament Trail Charters in Topsail Beach, North Carolina. We got an early start, and Rennie taught me how to walk the dog, a method of walking a topwater lure so that it moves side to side on retrieve. After a few tries, I got the hang of it. And after only a few casts, I caught my first topwater redfish. Awesome.
It ain't a landed fish yet. I got a feeling Lady Luck is about to jump on me and take the lead again. Not a bad little fish.
Cool. Yeah.
Aggressive strike.
Yeah.
There's a little guy in there.
Whoop.
If you lay them on their
Nice.
back, they'll
Yeah.
almost go to sleep. You probably already knew that. But
I did not.
if you lay them just like that, kind of like a snook, I guess, almost like they're falling asleep. And he's sitting there croaking.
What's happening? Cool. Slimy.
Yeah, just a drumming.
Uh-huh. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to help you now.
Here, I'll get that.
Hey, dude.
Oh, good job. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Tell you what.
Take that for you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, who's the guide?
Just trying to
I'm
help
not used
out.
to this.
Just trying to help out.
All right, let's put this little guy back.
Man, you called it.
All right, just change the color a little bit.
Yeah.
Slam that bait.
Yeah. Yeah, good splash.
That little guy.
Nice little guy.
Yes.
Woo!
Man, look at the spots on that
Say-
side.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
5 on that side.
Nice.
That little guy. 5 spots on one side and 4 on the other.
Wow. Cool.
You know what these spots are for?
What?
These spots, they usually have one distinct spot on each side, and that's
Right.
supposed to signify eyes for a flipper. When the dolphins try to eat them, this is one of the dolphins' favorite food is a redfish.
Oh.
And so this eye kind of throws the dolphin off. They think that's the head. And so when they grab the fish, that's why you see a lot of scars on redfish right in the middle of their body. And they pull out because the dolphin thinks that's the head, and they grab the wrong side. And Mr. Redfish is able to get away.
Right.
Because, you know, because of the way their body's designed.
Well, that wouldn't make much sense to have eyes in here, because then...
It wouldn't, but they just have several different spots. There's several theories on that. You see a lot of them that have multiple spots. And a lot of states that have, breeding, like they breed these redfish into hatcheries, like in South Carolina. They say that that's why they have multiple spots. Like you see some that almost like a speckled trout.
Right.
I don't know how true that is, but I do know that when I go to South Carolina, I do catch a lot of spotted fish. I mean, sometimes there's 12 to 14 spots on one side. And we got a lot here too, but you know, most likely they're just, you know,
Just
who
the
knows
way they
why.
are.
Yeah. But usually there's just one on each side there.
Woo!
Man, I'll tell you what, they like splashing in.
Yep.
I'd buy you a lure if it was a cute girl singing to me on the boat. I'd want to see what was on that mothership.
I tell you what, I can't sing. That is for darn sure.
Oh my! Oh, let it sit still. All right, work it. That fish will hit again.
I got it.
What we're going to do is we've tried 3 different colored topwater baits, and the fish have gotten a little shy of the bait, and they're not popping the baits like they were. So what I'm doing is I'm changing colors, and this is a freshwater frog. This is my favorite topwater color of all time for redfish. It's got a little brown on the back, which is like root beer, which is my favorite color for a soft plastic, and then it's got a little chartreuse on the bottom. And the old timers used to say, the old timers that fish for redfish say, if it ain't chartreuse, there ain't no use, you know. And what they're saying is basically, if you're not throwing chartreuse, you probably ain't gonna catch anything, which is not all true, but chartreuse is a really good color in this stained water. These redfish just love anything that's brightly colored. We've been throwing an orange belly, which is on this bone skitter walk, or actually this is more chartreuse than this one. And then we've been throwing this orange belly on this rod. And we've also been throwing a bigger topwater bait that's still in the water. I left my bait in the water. And what we do is tie a loop knot. You don't want to tie an improved clinch knot or trialing knot, anything that's tight. You want to have a little bit of a gap in the knot and in the front of the eye of the lure. And what that does is it lets the bait move more freely instead of having it tied up to the fluorocarbon leader, which is what we've got here. So this just gives the bait a little bit more action and a little bit better presentation. So with that being said, Whitney, you have no excuse but to catch one right now. You got the
Yes,
secret
sir.
lure.
Yeah, you did. Nice. Get him. Woo, he's a fighter. Maybe I'll poke him from behind. Wow. Look at that blue tail.
Oh yeah, that means they're lit up. They've been eating. Get down here and get that sucker. There, buddy.
Help, honey. You want to use both hands?
Well, thank you, Mama. Drumming too.
Yeah. Put him to sleep.
Oh yeah. That little thing.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Pretty good
Little
one.
21 incher there. It's a little bit better than those last ones.
2 up on me now. 4-2.
Got a feeling you're gonna be.
Got it. We need to turn that feeling into some results.
You know, I was kind of front-ending you right there, Whitney. So, you know, that's. You know, I was trying to sneak it while you were sitting there talking about something. I snuck a couple casts in front of you. All right.
I think it's because you're taller. You can see him.
I don't know, maybe. Pretty
Very
little
nice.
fish.
One spot. Oh, man. You didn't need no revival.
That's a little one. Yeah, a little popping cork fish there.
Yay.
Some spots on him. Goldfish.
Yeah, you're the
Goldie.
color.
Look at that.
Cool. Look at that guy.
Oh, that's a
Little leech or whatever.
Yeah, there's a leech or some kind of parasite here. It looks just like a leech to me. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Well, we don't want him on there, whatever he is.
No,
Get
sure
off.
don't.
Well, that's close enough.
I'll get this other part too.
Helping out our fish.
Yep.
We want to catch it, but
That's
we don't
right.
want you to get hurt.
Had a little bit of an abnormality anyway. Look at that tail where it's
Yeah.
been hit or something.
Yeah, it's kind of
That's a
curvy
kid.
schmurvy. Huh.
Pretty little thing.
Yeah. All right, back to your home.
Yeah, buddy. Yours now.
Okay, I'll try it out. Okay, so this is much more of a jerk.
You want to be real aggressive popping that cork, because
Okay.
the cork is the attractor. Unlike what we're doing now, where the topwater bait's actually attracting the fish and they're coming up popping it on top. You're popping this bait, and it's supposed to mimic a bait fish getting pounded by redfish on
By
top.
another fish.
Exactly. So they
Okay.
come and check out what's going on, and then they see the plastic, soft plastic underneath the cork, and that's when they strike.
Gotcha.
So,
All right, let's try this guy out.
all right.
All right. Gonna use the popping cork now. Different little method here. See what I can catch. It was getting towards the middle of the day, and things had slowed down. Rennie switched to a popping cork with artificial shrimp and caught a fish right off the bat. He gave it to me to try, and I must have cast it 100 times with nothing. When I finally got a bite, he got off as soon as the line got tight. So we decided to move again. I think we're in the line of fire. This place was strange. There was constant gunfire, and it sounded like it was just beyond the trees. Little too close for comfort. It was actually the rifle range at Camp Lejeune, and those Marines were getting a lot of practice. Hoorah! Oh yeah, popping cork, getting me a fish. Look at all those scared bait fish going all around, thinking they're gonna get eaten. Come here. I don't know what you are, but I want you. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Oh, splashy. Ooh, ooh. Oh, he felt much bigger than he did.
He snagged.
Look at that blue tail. Oh, beautiful.
That's a good one.
Beautiful. Sit, stop it. Sit still. Good boy.
Wow, look, that hook.
Owie.
Wow. Oh, dang.
Get out of here. All right. All right. Sounds good.
Pretty fish.
Pretty fish. I'll let you go. Are you ready to go yet? You ready to go? Yeah, you ready to go. Woo-hoo! Nice. All right. I like it.
Deep right here. Oh, that's a good fish.
You got him! Ah, that's called piggybacking.
Good job.
Woo! All right. I knew there was fish out here. Yeah.
Never give up.
He's on the move. You sure did. Oh, good. This is a good one.
Nice fish, baby.
I'm excited. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, you did. Whoa. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Awesome. Come here. Yeah. You think you're gonna get a dinner? You're not. Sad Whitney. It got broke off on the trolling motor. It was the biggest one of the day. That's all right. Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
There's schools all around us. There's some popping bait right behind us. Some off the boat. Look at them. They're out here. There they go. Look at that one waking. Look at that one waking right there. That is a big fish. Yeah.
All right,
That
get
is a
him.
big fish. Oh man, that's a big one. That might go 30 plus. That is a monster.
Nice.
Now that's a redfish.
That's a redfish.
Double hookup.
All right.
School of redfish right beside the boat here.
Woo! Oh, yeah! Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh! What? What? Do you hear this? Oh, my God. Oh. Okay. Woo! I think mine's 3 miles out.
I got mine on close now.
Whoa, yeah, you do. Nice. Holy cow.
As big as I thought. He's a big one.
That's all right. He's still ours.
He's the upper slot.
Oh, yeah.
Listen to that.
Woo-wee.
Man, a little bit different than those earlier, aren't they?
I think so. Oh, they're hungry. They didn't bite us all day. They're ready to.
Gosh, get your shoulders on that.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, that is... Oh,
29 inches right there, guys. Beast. Beast.
Girlfriend.
Monster. Let me help her with hers. Man, they are busting all in this thing.
Oh.
Man, what a bite.
What'd you do with yours?
He's in the pool. Wait till you get this monster.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, just reel down on it, Whitney, and keep that head up. Reel down on it. There you go. Oh. Yeah. He's landing now. Good job, girl.
Oh my gosh.
Nice fish.
Yes.
That's
This
a
is
monster.
what we've been waiting for.
That is 2 monsters.
Oh.
Look at these
Oh,
fish.
thank goodness.
That is topwater red. North Carolina topwater redfish. Actually, that's best.
Yeah.
These are upper slots here. We'll be winning the tournament with these two if they measure.
Yeah.
Look at the bellies
Anything
on
on
them.
the, oh my gosh.
Look at these fish.
Yeah.
That's some big fish right there.
Nice.
Man.
Oh, well, that totally made everything worth it. Thank you.
Man.
Let's go get some more. Come on. I'm ready to get
They're
some
out
more.
here. We finally came out here in the main part of the river. The water is a little bit cooler. It's been over 103 degrees heat index today, so it's very hot, very still. We fished a lot of creeks off the main river today and just only caught 1 fish in there, which is very rare. So we decided to come out here because the tide was rising and we saw a bunch of bait when we came out of the creek, and sure enough, as soon as we come around the corner, we're seeing pods of redfish. I'm looking at them now behind the boat, just busting schools of pogies, mullets, and I mean, these fish are really aggressive. They're coming up and hitting bait like mackerel.
'Cause I'm sweating. I'm sweating like a fat kid now. It got really humid. Whoa, I want another fish.
Look, they're all around us. This is a massive school. There's a school out there. There's one there, and there's one over here. Hold there, right there. Look at them waking at you. Come here. Watch my lure. Watch my lure. As soon as it hit the water.
Oh my gosh, yeah. They're on you, aren't they?
Yeah. They're just on top. Okay.
They're right there. They're right there. Is that your line?
I finally got him.
Yep,
Get you
got
one,
him.
get you one.
Move, move, move. Oh my gosh, there's so many fish. Come on. Ah!
Look at this. They were all in front of him. Look at this whole school.
Why are they around his fish?
Yeah. They're trying to hit my lure.
They're really nice.
No. All you gotta do is work it. You're gonna get hit right there.
Is there just one fish?
Look at all the fish running. There's tons with my fish. That's a big fish I got on there.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that is a
Oh,
monster.
wow.
That's a monster.
You barely got him too.
Yep.
It's not in his lip. You need that thing?
Yeah.
Right here.
It's right in the rod holder.
Here you go. Yep.
No, I got it. Thank you.
Yeah, we got you.
Ooh.
Oh, we don't got you.
Man, that's a big lip.
That's a big lip.
There we go. He's in now.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Wow. Look at that sucker.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Man, that is a fat redfish right there.
Oh my gosh. Look at that sucker.
Feel how heavy that fish
I don't.
is.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
Wow.
See how heavy this sucker
You think that's a trophy winner?
That is a monster. I couldn't weigh him in. He's too long. 12-pound fish.
12 pounds.
Look, straighten that back hook. Look at that.
Straighten it.
Right there.
Oh yeah. Wow. Yeah. Got bent just a little bit.
Those are 4-time strength hooks too.
Oh
Remember
my
we
God.
switched the hardware out. I mean right here in front of us, 10 feet. Right there. Watch. Watch.
Oh my God.
He got it.
Yep, you're right on both of us. Oh yeah. Woo!
There's a little one here.
Oh.
I think you got the big boy.
I don't know. He's not pulling like the other ones were.
He's a lot bigger than this little old runt.
That little old run's what we were catching earlier though.
It's amazing how you get spoiled though once you get on the big fish.
I know it, I know it.
That's a 22-inch fish. This might be bigger than what we're catching.
I wish we had gotten a picture of that crazy school.
No kidding. That was nasty.
Oh my God.
Right in front of the boat and just whacking bait right there at top water.
Wow. Yeah, here we go. He's not too big, but he'll do. Oh no. Whoa. Oh, no.
Rod tip down. Way down. Pull up. Pull up. There you go. Keep him on top.
Woo.
Good job. Yours is bigger.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. Let me a little line out. Wait, there you go. Good job. That bait buster in there. That's good.
Yeah.
Good job.
Woo.
Nuts.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this.
Da, 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 da. Another double.
Whose is bigger?
I can't tell.
Oh, yeah, it's me out
close.
there. Yeah,
it's
real close there.